become better? Can they reach the final, shock the world by taking down the powerhouse that is ViciGaming on your screen?
Well, ViciGaming, they've got everything here going for them. Big fan of the jackets as well.
Yeah, they always dress to impress here.
Nice black and white leather jackets, and here is the crowd. You can see it. They've all got the fan signs as well. And straight away, I can read the VG part, but other than that, I'm lost.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, the semi-finals. Kowai versus ViciGaming. The first map is upon us, and Kowai on the attack, already going aggressive down in long A. Straight around the corner. A lot of gunfire exchange, a lot of hit points falling down, but no initial kills. There's going to be the first kill. It's a 9 that goes down. And wow, here we go. Flitch gets himself the first kill of the game.
Well, as well, keep your out for 18 because he's on a slither of health. He nearly fell and was the second one, but of course, Flitch in that gun battle took some damage too. But NHЯO seems to be in control at this given time. More gunfight goes down the trade from MINH and Arcadox. Arcadox, a player which has performed at the highest level this tournament. He needs to keep that up against ViciGaming right now. But looking at the overhead here, bit of a rotation coming on to B. Number 3 will have his work cut out. That, of course, is 18. One shot away from death.
Dabok and MZin. Along with 18, as you mentioned, taken very low on health. What a first round this could be here, but really good positioning. Look at 18. Got himself in the water below, giving all the information to his team. Sees them, takes a couple of shots, goes for the reload. Not quite sure he had it in mind there, what he had planned. He had all the stealthiness in the world, and then absolutely screws the pooch. So, Dabok got himself a lot of work to do. MZin does manage to get the scope out and rattles off the first shot. A 2v3, it is entirely possible. Plant going down. MZin's already in position to drop in on Pablo's head. Just hop, skipping in a jump. It looks across, finds another. Flitch goes down. Dabaku comes around the corner, and this has gone all to pieces for Kowai. Arcadox goes down, Dabaku goes it, and a 2v4 goes the way of ViciGaming.
Straight away, something that shouldn't happen happens. The clutch comes in, 2v3, the sniper is on point. Of course, MZin doing damage. These guys, they know what it takes. They can clutch up at any time, and that was just round number 1 that I feel Kowai should have ran away with.
Yeah, that's that's just like they won out the battle in the exchange, and we're going to get it once again down at long A. Flashbang comes through, but we see Aleo strike. Flitch gets himself the kill, but only just taken very low on health there. And again, they win out the battle at long A and don't push through on it. They've taken out 2, and MZin has just caused them so many problems. 4-0 already. Goes out for a second peek. It's Aleo that's there. Gets the shot off. Doesn't land it. Aleo finds MZin. So, the sniper is down. The big man has been picked off by Aleo. The first duel that we saw, and it goes to the Colombian.
Yep, and again, another round which you've got to favour Kowai going into this later stage. It's 4v2. Flashes come in, but it's not going to take anything more off him. That's going to be the one to put him in the ground, and that's Alejo now. For me, has 4 on his plate, and he's got to start by entering the B bomb site. He's in the right position. He may be able to pick off 1. He's just backing off maybe at the wrong time. If he rotates over to A, I can safely say that it's all good night for him, and he's given up that B bomb site.
Yeah, well, I mean, technically his teammates had been taken out on that push towards Catwalk, so I guess he's thinking, okay, they're just going to go into A and take it. Unfortunately for him, it's a misread, and obviously it gives up the position. He could use his smoke in his favour to get through double doors. He does, but it's not going to work out. Pablo picks up the first round for Kowai. Well, there's one. There's one. Phil, it's possible.
1 down, 9 to go. Same for Vici, though.
Are we going to see the battle at long A? Because that's what's been winning them out effectively. And yes, wisely, Vici are like, okay, all right, you know, we'll give you that long A challenge you've gone with a couple of times. This time we see another opening frag from MZin, who's now on 5-1. I expect that to go much higher.
I completely agree. This, for the first time, myself anyway, being able to cast over ViciGaming, and straight away, first 2 rounds, MZin has just impressed me phenomenally. Aleo He's going to have his work cut out with him, and speak of the devil, here he is! He finds the double, and DABAKU also finds one. Flitch does answer back, but he needs to find another 4 to stay in this, and you can see with a slither of health, he finally goes down, and who is it? I believe that was 18 to finalise that kill, but Mኢና, once again, awesome stuff.
Yeah, dominant. The sniper is just the god in this game. Shot through double doors, so close. It's Aleo and Pablo! Aleo strikes and gets himself the second chance. And that may be a big opener. Now you can see the positioning. 18's got himself up, pushed pretty deep here. He's going to get a little peek across towards Arcadox. It's Pablo that's about to pop around the corner as well. Pablo, will he check? No, he won't. And he gets taken down. Arcadox there will get the revenge frag and then spins and gets DABAKU down. So a nice start once again from Kowai here. It always seems to be the very early exchanges. Aggressive stuff. Oh my word. And NHΙธ์not giving up. And now it's a 2-on-2.
Yeah, big double kill, leveling things up here. And you've almost got to feel bad for Mኢና. He made the first contact with Aleo, but it didn't take him down. I think he must have shot him through a wall or something. Flitch and Arcadox. N9 and for me. Both on full health here. However, it is predominantly over at A.
Bad timing. They just looked away the second he came around the corner. N9 there. Going to get the flash off. Arcadox is the man that took a lot of the damage. You can see the nade coming through. They have got bomb in play. There's a good nade. Perfect. Pinpoint accuracy. For me coming below. He's going to find Flitch. Flitch, well, he was the man on full health, but not anymore. Gets a crooked shot through the box on Arcadox there. It was a headshot of all things as well. And when the luck is with you, it may well be required. Oh, another headshot. For me, dominant. And again, once you saw it go from a 4v2 to a 2-on-2, you just felt ViciGaming was going to take it at that point.
Yeah, for you guys at home there, I'll translate that for you. I think he said something along the lines of, nice clutch there, mate.
Jolly good show, old chap.
Well, I may be wrong, but I'm fairly certain with that one now. The A-long battle is going to go down. Pablo and Flitch will be going against N9, 18, but as well, Mኢና sneaking at the back there. The sniper could pay dividends, and there it is. Once again, he's taken down Aleo, and he wins once again.
I mean, that's just showing the perfect adjustment. I don't know why Flitch decided to throw himself at that one. Didn't gain anything for his team. Could have just backed away, but instead flung himself around that corner, but everything experience. And it's a good adjustment from Vici because the first 2 rounds of the game, they challenged out long A. They came pushed around that corner. This time, they just stacked up around that corner and let the sniper do the work. Mኢና strikes again. 8 and 2 for him already. We're only 4 rounds in. We're on the 5th round here. Already starting to build up a hell of a bank account in terms of kills. DABAKU about to find himself one. Arcadox is lining up though, and they are about to challenge. There's the nade coming through, so DABAKU knows someone is there. But he's going to back away, and it's actually for me that's about to get busy. I can't see who the bomb carries. It's Clarence that's coming towards him.
Well, smokes are going to drop. Or a flash as well. For me, wanting to enter here. Not directly for me, but for me, will be pushing in. Maybe getting a few kills for himself. Grenades go out. He's going to escape that one. Just hugging the wall in. He does find one. That's going to be Clarence. Could he find the second? He's got to challenge the audacity there coming in. He had the help from his teammates, and why not? Pablo now left in a 1v5. This could be a clean round for ViciGaming. They are certainly putting themselves on the map here, showing them what they're made of, and I feel bad for Pablo. He's not even going to get one. 18, clean sweep, 5-0 there in players.
I feel bad for Kowai because, you know, I think in terms of like raw skill individually, there's a very different scale between these teams. Kowai have got through on big plays from multiple members of their teams various times, but now they've come up against basically a highly skilled, if not the most skilled team in the world.
Yeah.
And we're seeing, even the 1v2 situations, they can't win them. We're seeing Formy actually go down there. So Clarence comes through, but and then DABAKU strikes. So I mean, this is the difference in the teams right now. They just have these players that can all pull off these miracle plays. You got MÍNH on 9 and 2. DABAKU just comes around the court. Formy just a moment ago got a simple double kill. It's just these players that Vici. That's what makes them so much better than everyone else in the world right now. They are, for me, a shoe-in for winning this entire tournament. Now, I don't think that's a surprise to anyone. And
No.
this is going to be probably a tough old pill for Kowai to swallow.
Yeah, and you know, we don't like to kind of dumb it down a little bit, but that all game,
we don't want to write anyone off. We're only in the first half, but it's 5-1 already. We're starting to see how this is going to develop.
And that quarterfinal was so intense, obviously against their fellow Chang's players, or opponent, should I say. But this one looking dominant, 5-1. It's not for the first time here, because ViciGaming, if you didn't know already, their victories have been 10-4, 10-4, 10-5. And they may do one better here. They'll be looking to do so, but on the defense now, they're holding things tight. And that A-long is not going to be contested, not going to have a battle down there. Maybe the rotate coming even into mid, but we do have one pushing forward. Is N9, and this is a position he's been in previously. He picked up one and traded one out as well.
Yeah, 18's just got the peek across mid there. The audacity, the fact that they've actually done that. Lich and Aleo covering off this mid angle. And this may be where Vici could trip themselves up. But overconfidence, which is what they've done there. Arcadox does found double Q down. So a little overconfident play, maybe going looking for the frags effectively was where they could slip up a couple of rounds. But in the grand scheme of things, it's going to net them too much. Now there's a minute left of the round, so it's time that Kowai have to go looking. They're going to start pushing in that middle. So N9 takes himself some gunfire. A big hit actually, has to back away and get talked down by Clarence in the end. But 18 manages to trade that, comes around the corner and gets flitched down. Now 40 seconds on the clock. They have to move. It's B site they're going to, but there's 3 members of ViciGaming already there.
Yeah, this is going to be tough because the time is ticking and LA is going to kick things off. Emzin finds one. Can he find the second? He does, but he falls afterwards. And now 18 puts it to a one-on-one versus Pablo. A 2-times MVP alone in this tournament. Can 18 put him to bed? This would be a big clutch up, a numerical disadvantage going into this for Vici, but 15 seconds.
He's not covering off the bomb. This is really strange play. Why would 18 back away from the bomb site when there's only 8 seconds on the clock? Because he's got a good plan. I don't think he's got time to plant it, does he? 4 seconds, 3, 2, 1. Just about gets it down on the split second.
Oh,
and wins
there we
out
go.
the duel.
Nice from Pablo. He left it till the last second, literally. And 18 there, he played the clock. Unfortunately for him, he didn't play it out.
18 messed that up, in my opinion. Why did he back away from B? He knew the bomb was there. Like, why would you back away from B side?
I mean, maybe, you know, the intentions were he didn't have time to plant, or maybe he spotted something we didn't. But I'll tell you what, Pablo, he came up clutch once again.
Well, Emzin going for that peak, looking for the shot. Arcadox on scope once again, along with Aleo. So ballsy stuff going for the double sniper. It's what we saw them running on port actually early on against Insanes. Side in obviously to go for those picks. Aleo finds Emzin. That is the opener that they're looking for. Get themselves that big sniper down. Now they're looking down mid. THÄY's there. Pablo, I think, would have just seen him, given the information across to Aleo's spreading across himself and going to look down mid. 3-4 players from ViciGaming in mid now, stacked up. So they're looking to go for some sort of surprise play here, I feel.
Yeah, and it could come back to bite them in the butt because there is Aleo watching for them. For me, finds Clarence. Now all level, and you can see and hear the gunfires rattling off.
Pablo's on nothing.
Absolutely nothing. He's somehow still alive. Aleo as well creeping away, but 18 finds Flitch. Now 4 versus 3. I say 3. Pablo, can you really call that a player with that amount of help? There you go. Down he goes.
Why are they getting put? Why are they drawing themselves? Why are they allowing themselves to get drawn into a battle like that? Their job is to plant the bomb, not to sit and go in a straight up duel in the middle. It's basically players that are going to be better at aim than you. I don't understand why they allowed themselves to get drawn into that. Vici set themselves up, every single angle covered, and yet Kowai still went in to challenge it. I don't know. I mean, you could see Vici. You knew what they were doing. They were like, okay, we're going to close every angle. They're only going to come at this one point. We've got 4 guns aimed in that one spot. They're always going to come out on top. ÞÄY finds the last man, Arcadox there. And what honestly was an advantage early on for Kowai, taking down Emzin, goes into a massive, massive advantage for Vici because of the way they played it.
Okay, well, round number 9. 6-2 is the lead. ViciGaming will want to extend that before going into the half here. And again, none other than Mr. Emzin. He's actually pushing forward through the middle. That's pretty crazy, but it could come off. He's also got that ramp to assist him. Grenades coming in, smokes as well. Clarence is going to kick off here with the first kill as THØY goes down. Now traded out, TRÄN finds Pablo. 4 versus 4. And you know what? Alejo is one shot away and he finally falls there. Flitch picks up one. A 3v3 now as we go into the final.
He just flashed
moments.
himself.
I think he did, you know.
TRÄN just flashed himself. Okay, see, even gods can bleed. It doesn't always go their way as he tries to push around the side there. Now, it's a 3-on-3.
All
they
three
have
players
themselves a good chance. Vici, you can see actually on the map, they're pulling back to A site. So they feel the rotation is possibly coming out from Kowai here. But Kowai, as we can see, are still stacking up towards B site. And that's going to leave TRÄN all alone on site. So chance here. N9 is making the rotation. He's slowly coming back to him. So their slow players kind of worked against them because numbers advantage is still with them. TRÄN, everybody from Vici actually pretty low on health.
Yeah, that's what I was picking up on. They were a couple of shots away, and of course we know how powerful the AK can be, but I feel like leaving this a little bit too late. TRÄN's in a good position, but again, it's a 3v2. There is one player lingering around A, which isn't going to be helpful. That's from MİNH.
Default defensive positions here from Vici. They're going to check these corners. They're going to check these angles. They know that TRÄN's got to be in that corner. They find N9, but TRÄN still has yet to show himself. Clarence does catch the corner, caught a glimpse of the weapon, and now MİNH all alone in a 3v1. Now, he's done this before. He's pulled off these clutch situations, so I'm not going to rule him off just yet. Switches to the AK, actually. TRÄN would have got a glimpse with him there. Why we're looking at the minimap, I don't know, but MİNH takes down TRÄN. Why would you not look at anyone else but MİNH as he comes through? Flitch off the side. Position given away. Clarence, perfect position. This has got to be Kowai that picks up this round. They have these angles covered. He's going to try and make it a one-on-one. Clarence didn't pop out. Oh my word, he's caught the headshot. Clarence surely has the angle. He's got to look across the side. There we go. Thank the Lord. Somehow Kowai do close out the round. It's 6-3 in the first half. They've got a heck of a job to do on the defense.
Yeah, one shot away there, and he does go down. Unfortunately for him, it would have been beautiful to see a 1v3, but maybe a little bit of life here showing for the squad of Kowai. They know it's a difficult task. No one went into this game, I'm sure, thinking this was an easy one. Of course, ViciGaming so dominant through the whole tournament. And now looking to do the same here in the semi-final. The first semi-final here, obviously on stage A. We've got another one coming up on stage B. This is a best of 3, and praise the Lord, we are finally at best of 3 stage, because that best of 1 is brutal.
Yeah. Yeah, brutal indeed. But best of 3 or not, it is 6-3 to ViciGaming, and now they are the ones on the attack. I feel they may well have done enough on defense to pick it up. This is going to be a good challenge at long A. They quickly backed away from that one. Vici almost ran into a 3-on-2 situation with the bomb. That could have been very dangerous for them. Kowai went out, and Kowai wrestling out control of long A. So Flitch gets himself in that position. We saw this previously the day before. I think it was their first game, wasn't it, against Executioners. They played Black Widow, and they did exactly the same. So they've played this. They're good on this map. Question is, can they face Vici and win? Because it would be an absolute mega upset to take the first map. But 6-3 down on defense. They've got a heck of a job on the hands.
It looks like they've done the research, because if you check out Alejo, he's looking straight down that site, and that's going to be MİNH who falls. He could find the second, but no, he went for the frag. And he's only going to find the one, but I'm sure he'll be happy with that, taking out MİNH. And now they're going to have to back off. They know Alejo is just lingering around that top box over at A, and maybe seek a different plan of attack.
They have A locked down, honestly. Like you say, they have Alejo over there. Flitch is covering off long A, so they're never going to come from that angle. Pablo covering off double doors. You have TRÄN also on the scope, by the way, checking it through the double doors, taking the shot through there. So it's A site where they're going to hit. So TRÄN switches his line of sight. Clarence, the man that's about to become under serious pressure. This is happening. You can see 18 actually still challenging out. He's the sole man over there. Alejo's going to take him down, but it's there. That's the battle we wanted to see. We didn't quite get to see it. Clarence goes down, and that means the bomb is going to go down on B site.
So Alejo doing damage on the opposing squad, but they're going up the B site and the bomb goes down. Now they've got a lot of work to do, because there's only so many entrances here, and it looks like they're all going to pile through one. If you're looking at the mini-map,
they're trying to make the rotation, but it's a long run. That's the thing. And THØY is actually covering off the back entrance. We're watching TRÄN here. He's covering off the main way through. THØY is going to get down Flitch. That was a long-range duel. We're not really seeing what's going on here. THÄWY is the man that's to watch, and suddenly Pablo is all alone. So from a 3-on-4 advantage, like you say, they gave up the site. They didn't give it up. Claren's got taken down on site. And don't lose a single man in the 3-on-4.
And you've got to point out Aleo there. He did great work. He made the first pick. He repositioned and made the second pick. And at that point, you're thinking, you know, they can lock things down here, but just never rule this squad out. ViciGaming is so powerful, so strong. And they're 3 rounds away from taking the map here. Of course, it won't be the series, of course, being a best of 3, but Kowai a long road ahead of them. And it looks like the road that they're taking is over toward B side. You've got Flitch, who's pushed up. Again, they'll be defending a long. Does give a little bit more of a breathing room for the rest of his squad to watch mid and B.
Arcadox has made a change. He's back onto AK now. And he's joining Clarence, who's also on AK. They're both coming off that site. Aleo lands yet another one at Catwalk, preventing the push. 18 goes down. He's just simply the man that's drawing the attention. Arcadox gets himself one. As I say, the AK working well for him. Gets a quick double. Now Clarence is being pressured by THÄWY. He gets the support he needed from Pablo. And it's a 4-on-1 situation. MİNH spins and gets one. Don't rule this man out. He's on next to no health, but he's certainly capable of these situations. Gets around the side. There goes Flitch. Now, doesn't have the bomb. That's the main thing. There's a minute on the clock. Plenty of time. Do not go looking for frags. They have the bomb with them. Clarence and Pablo just set themselves up. MİNH, is he going to pick himself up the scope? Yes, he is. Okay. Okay. 56 seconds. He's got time to look for the kills, look for the angles. Now,
there's the bomb.
Works his way through. There's the bomb. You can see it. It's right there. MİNH with the sniper, his trusty weapon. He gets an entry here, takes it to a 1-on-1. It's a real problem for Kowai from this 1-on-4 situation. Clarence and Pablo. Do not show yourself, Pablo. Don't do it. He's got himself tucked nicely in the box. Clarence just around the side. Everything being checked and cleared by MİNH. Now he sees it. He sees the legs. He's going to take Pablo down here. Surely Pablo has to run for his life. Switches across. Does he manage to pick up the AK? Yes, he did. Now he comes around the side. Gets himself the bomb. 14 seconds. Really well played. Okay, Kowai, they did what they had to. They just backed completely away from that one. But MİNH, you see the confidence in this guy in a 1-on-4 situation. He still has it, the ability, and honestly the sheer balls to know how to take that situation on.
Yeah, MİNH played that perfectly. He just couldn't manage to close it out, and you know what? He can't close out this A-long either because the flashes, the grenades, everything's coming in there. And now the attack goes forward. MİNH leading that attack. I say that, backing off here, maybe a little bit scared, but everyone's still fighting fair for both sides here, and this is it. Smokes go down, the push goes down. THÄWY finds Flitch, and they're going to get aggressive. Pablo's under fire.
Alejo's one that's being flashed out the back there, not going to be able to get that scope working. Gets one, can't miss that one, right in his face. But unfortunately, it's not to be, and A has gone down. Now, Clarence still sat here, just in the underpass, about to try and hop himself up. Does get himself one, can't spin and get the second though. THÄWY will deal with him, and it leaves Arcadox all alone. And he will get picked off around the side there. I was about to say, before they reach this, and as you can tell, very loud in the box there, I was about to say, before that happened, if Kowai are going to pick up rounds, it's this big duel at long A, which we're having once again here. It's another 2-on-4 this time, but if they don't come out on top in that, a 2-on-3, then, well, you can forget the entire game, because that's where they were doing so well before. They do get themselves another kill, but MİNH still hasn't been dealt with. Switches to the pistol.
Oh my goodness me.
Oh my word.
Shouldn't happen. A 1v2, he's behind the box, he was being peppered up, and now it's all up to Arcadox. This is a very quick round, and MİNH has escaped with his life. 4 kills in this second side as well, and this could be number 9.
He's so good. He is so good. He is just an absolute god of this game. There's no doubt about it. When a player like that is performing at this level, you can't compete with him. And map point now, it is a best of 3, so it's not all over. Black Widow, of course, is a predominantly strong map for the Chinese. So let's not get carried away on this one. Kowai, though, they realise what they're up against. It's a tough old challenge in the form of ViciGaming.
There's a hole in the defence. They're straight through the tunnels, and now they're behind them. Good night to Aleo. Your sniper's no use there, buddy. He's going to find a second. That's THÄWY, and this is looking all but the end for the boys of Kowai, all the way from Colombia. And now there goes another. It's all up to Flitch. My goodness, it's a whitewash as we go into round after round. This is such
I've lost
a
count of
dominant
the kills
performance.
MZin's had. MZin has been so strong. In fact, the entire ViciGaming have been so strong. No doubt about it. There was only going one way there. 10-4 the score, and still nobody takes more than 5 rounds off ViciGaming.
You beat me to it.
A little nod and a little